welcome back to the channel. My name is Hen and this is Crafting from the Broom Closet. And as you can see, there's nothing here to craft today, and that is because I am going to show you what most people would call a thrift haul. Sorry, I've just seen a massive spider on my wall. A little bit distracting. It's huge. Anyway, sorry for all the agoraphobias out there. Agoraphobiacs, whatever. Just a huge spider. Luckily in this country we don't have poisonous ones or deadly ones. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So thrift store, as you call it in America, charity shop. This one's actually calls itself a community shop. So they don't have a dedicated charity. They give to other charities. So this particular community shop has a box outside its door that says free books, which is why I like going there. So I went there over a week ago. I was supposed to have made this video long before now, and I had a look to see what free books they had, and I didn't expect to come home with so many. I've normally when I go there I might pick one or two out of the pile. I could have picked more, because they had so many that were absolutely bloody awesome for crafting with. So let's start with the first one. We start with the smallest one first, and it is a Ladybird book of stamp collecting. So learn about stamp collecting. And you can see it's got the stamps on it, and all the pages are. This is about the days before adhesive stamps. The General Letter Office, the forerunner to the present General Post Office, was established in 1660 during the reign of Charles II. Much of the mail was carried by postboys, some of whom walked while others rode on horseback. Later in the 18th century, the mail was carried by stagecoach. So there you go. And there you go, you got a very old letter there with just a postmark on it. So the lower illustration is a pre-stamp cover, an envelope used in November of 1836 to enclose a letter sent across the Netherlands. There are only a date and place name on it, no postage stamp. Yeah, so like the postage marks that they put over the stamps nowadays. But yeah, so it's information. The first postage stamp, the penny black. So yeah, early postage stamps. And then you've got ships and boats on stamps, stamps and land transport, airmail stamps, stamps and food. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure whether I'm going to just take it apart or whether I'm going to do something with the actual book itself. Or I might just cut out the stamps. I don't know yet. But I thought it was pretty cool. So we've got that one. Book number 1. The smallest book that I got. Well, no, there's some other books that I paid for that were small. And then I've got this one called Grumble Graw and the Wuthering Witch. It's a puffin book. That one's a ladybird. This is puffin, and we also have penguin, I believe. And you see from the colour of the pages, it's quite old. And the reason I picked this up is because the illustrations are pretty awesome. Look at those illustrations. This is falling apart. Let's see if we can find a date on it. The copyright on it is 78, 79. Oh, 1978. That's how old it is. It's almost as old as me. So this is definitely vintage. Maybe even almost antique. But the illustrations are pretty awesome. So that's why I picked this up, because I thought them illustrations are cool. Yeah. Oh, look. It's me! I don't really look like that. Well, that's what people think I look like when I say I'm a witch. But there you go. This looks like Gulliver's Travels. It definitely looks like Gulliver's Travels. But yeah, so there's that one. And then I picked up a book from my childhood that I read many a time. Is Amelia Jane by Enid Blyton. A lot of these have been rewritten to remove some of the characters because not appropriate in today's society. Probably wasn't appropriate back in the day either. Yeah, so this one, it's got to be old, this one. Let's see if I can find a date on it. Can we see a date? No, I can't see a date there. Oh, well, this edition was published by Dean & Sons Limited. It says Darrell Waters Limited, 1939. But I don't know if this edition was actually 1939. But yes. So there's Amelia Jane. Definitely an old book. Then I picked up this one just because it's so pretty. It's The Seasons. This isn't old, but the illustrations again in it are so pretty. They're really cool, and they fit my pagan vibe. So there you go. I don't know if the lighting's any good. The problem is that the light. Some of these surfaces are quite shiny, and the light directly on it just makes it glare. So I've done it slightly over. But yeah, I just like the illustrations in this one. So there you go, is that one. Now this is where we get to the non-fiction section. Birds of the British Isles. I mean, look. Where it's gone bleached, the edges. So what year is this? This is 2002, so it's not that old. She says. It's almost old enough, but there are some really cool illustrations of birds in here, as well as photos. So, a robin. But yeah, so I mean, that's pretty cool. It's like a diagram of birds and their feathers. Birds of a feather. But yeah, so pick that one up. Some pretty birds. I know some people don't like birds. They're scared of them. Like some people don't like spiders because they're scared of them. I am watching that spider closely, only because I don't want it ending up in bed with me. There's that one. And then, for some reason, I picked up The New Lawn Expert. And the reason being is, again, there's pretty cool diagrams in it. And there's also garden tools. So if I wanted to do like a masculine journal, they're pretty cool. But yeah, so there you go. I don't know about this one. This one might end up back in the book. Oh, worms and bees and ants. Oh, that might be why I picked it up. The things that eat your grass seed. Oh, there's some illustrations of wheat. Oh, do you know what? That might come in handy. I might be able to figure out what's in my garden. Because I've got lots of weeds in my garden. And I want to know if any of them are edible. Because lots of weeds are. I might have that one. Or it could be that one. Aren't I? But yeah, so there you go. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. I might be using this for education of my own needs. But yeah, there you go. Pick that one up. Then I've got a couple of cross-stitch books. Cross-stitch cards and keepsakes. And I don't think this is particularly old. But there's some pretty cool. See, this would be great for Christmas themed album. Peace on Earth, and it's got all the different, and Get Rid of All Men, and you've got all the different races. But yeah, and then you've got some more Christmassy things there. Actually, advent calendar, isn't it, really? Yeah, it is. Oh, more advent. Oh, that's the 12 Days of Christmas, this one. Oh, then you've got a normal calendar. Ooh. So yeah, some really cool stuff in here that I can, you know, for all the caring things you do and loving things you say, this card I made is just for you. Happy Mother's Day. Aww. But yeah, so there you go. Oh look, 4th of July for those Americans. 4th of July. Oh, and there's my Halloween. Yay. Is that it? I get one thing. I get a witch and a boo. Is that it? Look, a witch and a boo. I've got harvest and Thanksgiving. And birthdays. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So I'm sure I thought I could use this. I could cut things out of this. So there you go. Oh, and the alphabet. Oh. There you go. So there's that one. And then this one, picture it in cross stitch. You got to remember, I haven't paid for any of these. Oh, this one's got someone's drawings on it. So, but yeah. Oh, there's a nice alphabet, look. I bet there's a few alphabets in here. Yeah, black and white. Welcome to your new home. Happy birthday. Get well soon. Welcome to the baby. Happy Mother's Day. But yeah. So I thought, oh, look at these. I mean, they're just beautiful. So yeah, so there's that one. That's actually pretty beautiful as well. The back, the cover. Yes, there's that one. And then we got another huge, well, I guess we had a sort of gardening one before. I'm going to turn it this way. I can't get it all on film, on camera. So this is a huge gardening book. There was quite a few big gardening books. I picked this one up mostly because it has some beautiful illustrations in, like so. But yeah, so, and that one there, look. But yeah, so that's that one. Most of the other ones were just photos, but look, beautiful illustrations. So there you go. So that's the books that I got for free. But I didn't just get free books. I went into the shop as well. and I paid for a few bits. I got 3 more books. So we've got The Zoo, a Ladybird book, and it's all like a very, very early reading. The tigers are playing. The tiger cubs are playing. Here are the elephants. Can you see the baby kangaroo? You know, that sort of a thing. And I'm going to say, see if I can find a date on this one. I'm going to say it's old. First published in 1960. Doesn't say when this particular one was published. But yeah, it's pretty old. Well, there you go. That's how old it is. It was 15 pence. 15 pence. 10 shillings. 12 shillings, sorry. So that's how old it is. It's old. It was around the time of the decimalisation. So I would say early 70s. There you go. So there's that one. It is a bit worn out. The cover, the thing's gone on it, but I like it. Childhood memories. Oh, I forgot to show you the other ones. Then we got Noddy. 2 more Enid Blyton books. We've got Noddy. This one is only a paperback, but again, it's nostalgia for me. And then Enid Blyton's Famous Five go adventuring again. I really did grow up with these books. What year is this one? Okay, so this is actually a modern one, because it says this edition was first published in 1993. But, this is going to have the... I know the Famous Five didn't have any of the dodgy characters in anyway. But it was originally published in 1942, and then another edition 1979. That doesn't make sense. This edition 1979 first published, but then it says this edition first published in 1993. Make up your mind. Which one is it? There's a story in there called The Christmas Holidays. So there you go. But yeah, so that's Famous Five. The Famous Five are 4 siblings and their dog that go on adventures. So that is all of the books. But it wasn't just books I got. I'm just going to move them out of the way. Now, first thing I got, it's not the first thing I got them all at the same time, is some wallpaper. But this isn't just any wallpaper. This is Laura Ashley wallpaper. And having worked in a DIY shop for many, 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 many years, I know that this roll of wallpaper would have cost around about £25, £30, 15 at the lowest. And it cost me £1. And it's got some really pretty flowers on it. And wallpaper is great for covers. It's also great for signatures, but it's great for covers. So, yeah, it's a Laura Ashley wallpaper that cost me £1. And it's brand new. It's still in its packaging. Stay. Do not move. Then I got some paper plates. I know, not exciting. But, you know, they were 50p. And they're still in the packaging. And they sell these still for £1.50 in the shop. So, and I've got a birthday coming up. So, you know, I might even use some of them for crafting. Probably not. Oops, knocking over my glue. Then I got some dividers, and I like these because they're quite old and they've gone tarnished. They're faded. You see, yeah, it's gone yellowing. So yeah, and they're quite muted colours. You can see on the edge here that I don't know if it's picking it up on the camera. but they're sort of like faded on the edges. They were 50p. Everything else that I picked up was 50p. We have this little tin that used to have biscuits in it, but it's a positive vibes only Volkswagen bus. And the wheels actually turn, but I just thought it'd be quite good to store some crafty bits in there. And it is all nice and clean. And oh, blinding you! It is all nice and clean on the inside. It's a good tin, good bit of tin. And then I got this tin too. Isn't that pretty? Another 50p. So let's have a look. I think I opened it up, yes. See, it's all nice and clean, no rust or anything on the inside of that either. So that's quite a pretty tin. So yeah, I'm getting some storage for all my bits. I don't know what bits I'm putting in them yet. But yeah, so in total, I spent on these bits here, and the wallpaper, and the 3 books I paid for, I spent a total of £4, which in American money is about just under $5.50. So I thought I did okay. The tins I really like, the Laura Ashley wallpaper I really like. And that was, you know, a third of what I'd pay for it in the shop. This I probably paid a little bit too much for, but it's quite cool paper. I have nothing else. That is it. I nearly bought myself some dresses for £2, but I didn't. But yeah, that is my stash. Didn't I do well? Don't know what I'm going to do with it all. I know I'm going to use this for covers. And I'm going to use the tins for storage and use paper plates for my birthday. But apart from that, not sure what I'm going to do with the rest. I'm just getting a pile of stuff that I don't really need. Anyway, bye-bye for now.